All right, so the Cowboys are likely to lose out on Cedrick Wilson sweepstake. The Miami Dolphins got too much money for us to really go back and forward with the Miami Dolphins, so he's pretty much gone to a 3-year contract deal. And I believe, far as the pivotal aspect of this offense, that creativity of having a wide receiver that can throw the ball, that can disguise in the backfield under Kellen Moore's system, I look at it like this, that Cedrick Wilson was a good backup wide receiver for us, and he played pretty well in the slot. And one can argue at times people were looking at Cedrick Wilson to be better than Michael Gallup. Now, I'm not saying that Cedrick is better than Michael Gallup, but the upside of Cedrick Wilson playing in the NFL, knowing how to throw the ball down the field with those trick plays was very, 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 very good for the Cowboys organization. Now, moving on from Cedrick Wilson, it appears that they may also let these other guys test the market and see what they come back for as price points. Keep in mind, when teams got a lot of money in the salary cap, they tend to spend on guys, overpay for guys, or overspend for guys. That's a better way to say it, just so that they can clear up some things. But outside of that, the Dallas Cowboys, we are in that spot where we really don't know what this team is going to look like. According to Michael Irvin, he was on the show with Jane Slater and Rich Eisen on the NFL Network, and they was going back and forth about, man, this wide receiving core, it's not the same. It's not the same without Amari Cooper, because of the fact that you're going to have somebody that demands number one DB to be looked upon to cover Amari Cooper. You remove that, and now the number one DB will look at CeeDee Lamb or Gallup, and we don't know when Gallup will be available. So arrows in the directions looks like it's pointing more toward. Let me see if they got the contract news information out. They don't have the contract news out yet. That's what I just got the notification. But the arrows are pointing more to the Cowboys go into this draft to draft another wide receiver. They're going to go into this draft to draft another wide receiver. And hopefully whoever they draft, they can draw some attention, because I do not believe Noah Brown, as well as Simi Fehoko, can really get that attention. And I'm good with CeeDee Lamb. I'm good with him. I'm good. But why put that type of pressure on that man like that, right? So, Cowboy Nation, that's what we're looking at. Let me see. We got some more news to pop up while we speaking. Yeah, so it's a 3-year deal. Cedrick Wilson will be gone to the Dolphins. I don't know what the price or the money will be, but we can tell you right now, that this team, whatever we do during this offseason, we got to start rebuilding on that wide receiving situation. Unless, and this is the other thing, they talked about also on that show, they talked about Ezekiel Elliott contract. And by the Cowboys really painted into the corner with Ezekiel Elliott. There's no flexibility out of it, right? I don't think that you want to restructure that. No. They also talked about how are you going to start utilizing both running backs? Will they start doing that? And that, my friend, is what I believe that the Cowboys just don't know how to do with, especially Kellen Moore. They don't. So the possibilities of looking at this team the same from last year will not be the same. Now, it could be by less is more equals better outcome. It could be, but that's me reaching. That's just me reaching. So it's just that we got to sit back and watch. We just got to sit back and watch at this point. But shout out to Cedrick Wilson. He's one of my guys, one of my dogs, man. But he's gone to the Miami Dolphins. And he should be utilized over there. Post me your thoughts, post me your concerns about all of this. But keep in mind, the off season is long, and And this is how the cookie crumbled with that. All right, sources said the doubtful that the Cowboys can trade La'el Collins and release is a more likely he will be released. This is from Calvin Watkins. See this news coming out. So it seems as if though, Collins is going to be released as well. We crazy as an organization. I don't understand the rationale. Hopefully, man, this could be one of those things whereas we can't see it now. It seems as if though it's doom and gloom, but hopefully all of the cuts and all of the releases that's happening, and even the unnecessary releases like La'el Collins is an unnecessary release to me, that there can be a bright moment out of all of this. But, man, let me turn my notifications off at this point. It's crazy. God, dog.